Good Monday evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb from the 11 Alive Weather Impact Team. Well, we started the week on a pretty nice note, and today is the first day of fall. Fall officially arrived with the autumnal equinox. Excuse me, just after 2 o'clock this afternoon. And I know it didn't feel like fall out there today because we had temperatures that were up into the upper 80s once again, definitely above the average, not feeling like the cool autumn day that you would think that we would have for the first day of fall. But we are going to see some changes coming in as we go through the rest of the week, not only with our rain chances that are going to be coming up for the middle and end of the week, but that rain is going to help to bring those temperatures down closer to average. Still not like a cold snap or anything like that, but at least just not as hot as it has been. Today has been a really dry day as we start the first official part of fall right now. And we are dry out there right now too. And you can see here a couple of clouds just to the north of the city and in parts of North Georgia. And we've been watching a few showers back into Alabama. And if you were watching us tonight at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock, we were telling you that even though we had those showers in Alabama, we didn't think they would make it in here to our area. They're all pretty much falling apart and definitely not making it to Atlanta. We were watching to see if there could be 1 or 2 raindrops up in parts of Dade and Walker County, and so far there have been just a couple little blips up there. But here we are in Atlanta right now, looking good. No rain here. We've got a couple of clouds trying to move in here on the north side of the perimeter. Not a complete overcast or anything, just a few clouds there, and some more of those up to the north of us in parts of North Fulton, into parts of Cherokee County, and then North Georgia seeing a few more of those clouds. But again, they are not the rain producers, not giving us any rain out there at this hour. And here's a look, as we were watching earlier, those showers there in parts of Alabama, they're all falling apart. We also had some stronger storms closer to the Mississippi River. I remember pointing those out to you tonight at 5 and 6 o'clock. Those are weakening as they get closer to Highway 55 there in Mississippi. So that's really not going to move our way either. But the reason we are looking at those showers, not only to the west of us, but also up into parts of Tennessee. In fact, these still holding together there as they are really to the west of the Knoxville area, holding together with a little bit of thunder and lightning, but they will weaken as they move to the north and east. So, but what we're seeing around the southeast is we've had high pressure over us that has been keeping us mainly dry, except for some of those isolated showers that would pop up here and there. It's also been keeping us very hot. That high pressure system now is moving away, and that's allowing for some of this moisture to start building in. It's not like it's a real organized system or anything. We're just seeing some of this additional moisture moving in, and that's why we're seeing a few more of those showers and storms developing here in the southeast. And eventually, some of that moisture is going to move into our area, and we're going to see our rain chances that will be coming up for us as well. So as you can see around the southeast, not really an organized system, as I'm mentioning, but just a little more moisture that's going to continue pushing our way. Here is a live look out there right now. This is our tower cam that we're watching right there at 285 and Georgia 400 at Northside Hospital. You can see the King and Queen building there. Of course, it's dark. We can't really see any of those few clouds that are out there right now, but at least it looks dry. We also have good visibility too. It's not like it's foggy or hazy or anything out there. It's just a really beautiful view of the area on the north side of town. This is our tower cam from Arizona Avenue as we are looking over toward the, actually no, this is our Decatur tower cam, sorry. This is looking toward the Buckhead area, where again it's really dark, but you can see a little bit of the Buckhead skyline there as well. This is the one at Arizona Avenue in DeKalb County, looking westward toward the city. And of course we've got this beautiful skyline out there, but it's a dry night and relatively mild night. Temperatures were in the upper 80s there this afternoon, but now they're coming down into the lower 80s and upper 70s here in the city. The official high today, 87 degrees. The average high for this time of year is 82. So we were 5 degrees above the average. Low this morning was 68. That was 4 degrees above the average. We should be around 64 for this time of year. And another day without any rain at Hartsfield-Jackson. That's the official rain bucket. We've had days and days and days with no rain here. So we've been watching that rainfall deficit grow. We're now about 3 1/3 inches below where we should be in rainfall. We are going to see some rain coming in for this week, but it's not going to be enough to wipe out that deficit. Might put a little bit of a dent in it, but it's not going to totally wipe it out. So as you can see, we do need some rain to move in here. And when you see those low temperatures that we had this morning that were in the 60s, it was actually 68, even though that hourly right there is showing 69. And then we bumped up to 87 in between these hourlies where you see those 86-degree readings. You know, we had 86 at 1, then it was 83 at 2, then back to 86 at 3 and 4, and then 85 at 5 and 6. And then we've been coming down a little bit more. Of course, with the sun going down, those temperatures start to come down a little bit more. So we're talking about this pattern shift that's going to be moving our way. And that is going to give us additional rain chances. But really, those rain chances aren't going to be coming in until Wednesday, later in the day. And then on Thursday and Friday, we will see some higher rain chances. But will those rain chances come with thunderstorms? So let me show you what we're watching with a severe weather threat. Now, as you can see tonight, the Storm Prediction Center has that level 1 risk up in parts of Tennessee and Kentucky. They bring a little bit of that in just over the North Georgia line, but I'm not worried about anything developing there. And then as we go into Tuesday, you can still see, again, we're not really concerned about much of any rain chances here, but back into North Alabama, into Tennessee, northern Mississippi, and then back into Arkansas, you see that little bit of yellow there. That's where there's a level 2 risk. The dark green is the level 1. But again, we're going to be dry here, so not concerned about any storms or severe weather here. But going into Wednesday, we will see our rain chances coming up. It's about 30% later in the day, but it's going to be coming from a lot of this moisture that's out to the west that'll be moving our way. And you can see that on Wednesday, Storm Prediction Center has a level 1 up around Dade, Walker County, including a little bit of Catoosa County there, and also a little bit of Chattooga County here. But the main area is back into Tennessee, Alabama, and also into Mississippi. The level 1 risk that a couple of those storms in those areas could turn strong. So the big question is, on Thursday, when we have our better chance for rain, will that also translate to bringing that level 1 risk over into our area? And we'll be able to know more about that tomorrow when more model data comes in. Here's a look at those temperatures right now. I mentioned getting up to 87 today. Right now, we just went below 80, 79 here in Atlanta. Now, Marietta, you're still holding on to 80 degrees, but look at the differences that we have. We're at 79 here. Athens is at 68, Peachtree City is at 70, Carrollton is at 71 degrees. So we have a range from the low 70s and upper 60s here to the mid 60s in North Georgia, and then near 80 degrees here in Atlanta and also over into Marietta. Now tomorrow morning, we start off with temperatures that are going to be around 69 degrees to start the day. We'll be dry. We'll have sunshine mixing in with a few clouds. And then during the day tomorrow, we're going to call it partly cloudy throughout the day. Sunshine and a few clouds here and there, and then sunshine, and then a couple of clouds might block out the sun briefly. But it's going to be another hot day, getting up to 90 degrees. That's going to be 8 degrees above the average. But we don't think we'll see any rain here during the day tomorrow. Even with that heating and even with the humidity in place, we're not really expecting any widespread coverage of pop-up showers or anything. That rain chance comes up a little bit, though, on Wednesday. So here's what we're watching with the forecast track. We see the dry conditions out there overnight, also into tomorrow morning. No rain around, just a couple of clouds here and there. You see the partly cloudy skies during the day. Southerly flow, that's what's helping to reinforce the warm air that we have and getting up to 90 degrees in the afternoon. But you don't see any real rain, organized rain, that's going to be pushing into our direction. Then going into Wednesday, that's when things start getting a little bit different here. Some changes moving our way. A dry start to the day, partly cloudy skies. Lunchtime is still dry. Then we get into the afternoon hours, and it's still mainly dry in Atlanta, but then look at that moisture that's out to the west in Alabama, beginning to come into northwest Georgia. That starts pushing our way later on Wednesday. So really, a lot of the daytime hours on Wednesday will be dry. It's going to be later when we see some of these showers that'll be pushing through. And then going into Thursday, that's when we're going to see our rain chances up a little bit more. Maybe a couple of showers in the morning, and then even though this model just takes us to 10 o'clock here, we will see later in the day a better chance for rain and a better coverage for rain for not only Thursday, but also on Friday too. So here's a look at the moisture map. We've got the mainly dry air over us. When you see the blue and purple colors, that's the really dry air. When it lightens up to yellow, and then especially the orange and even some reds, that's when you've got a lot more moisture around. So on Wednesday, we have all this that's just out to the west here. That's going to start pushing in for Wednesday and Thursday, where Thursday is really the day where we think we'll have the highest rain chances, lingering into Friday. But then going to the weekend, look how a lot of this moisture moves away. And even though we totally don't dry out here with really dry air like they're having in Memphis and Jackson, at least it will be drier for the weekend. And we're not really including any rain chances here for Saturday or for Sunday. A couple of models are trying to get a little wraparound moisture in here, but right now we are going dry for your Saturday and Sunday, and then coming back to a 20% chance for a shower here for Monday. So here's a breakdown of those rain chances. Dry Tuesday, 30% chance for a shower on Wednesday, 60% Thursday, 40% Friday, and then drying out here for the weekend. And high temperatures stay hot Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we're back to the 80s, low to mid 80s here for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All right, let's look at Gabrielle. This storm has experienced rapid intensification. On Sunday at 5 o'clock, that's when the National Hurricane Center upgraded Tropical Storm Gabrielle to Hurricane Gabrielle, Cat 1, max winds of 75 miles an hour. At 5 o'clock on Monday, 24 hours later, Gabrielle was upgraded to a Category 4. Now, of course, those upgrades were happening during the day, but 24 hours later, it went from a 1 to a 4 with max winds of 140 miles an hour. It's moving north-northeast at 12 miles an hour. Here's Bermuda right here. So it has been staying to the east of Bermuda, and it's pulling away from Bermuda now. Now, even though there's not a direct hit on them, they are still having some wind there. They're having some rain in some of the outer bands, and rough surf is moving through. And it's even not out of the question that parts of the Atlantic coast could also see some of that rough surf from North Carolina northward as some swells move over toward our coastline, but that's really the only impacts that we'll be seeing there. This is most likely going to still be a Cat 4 at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then starting to lose a little bit of its strength as it moves northeast and east, and then even up getting closer to Europe there as a remnant low. But this has been an interesting one to watch with that rapid intensification, but at least it's not going to have an impact on us. And you can see the spaghetti models kind of still taking it all over to the east as well. So here again is what we're watching with Gabrielle. There are two other systems that we're watching here. This one, that is the orange blob that you see here coming from that orange X, that is the one closest to the U.S. It has a 10 to 50% chance of developing over the next 2 to 7 days. Now, we'll have to watch this to see if it stays here on the north end of the islands and potentially moves into the Bahamas. Now, we don't know for sure if this is going to become a named system or a tropical storm or a hurricane or exactly where it's going to go, which is something that we have to watch. Here's the other one. We've been watching this one for days when it was coming off the coast of Africa. It has a better chance of developing, a 30 to 80% chance over the next 2 to 7 days. So again, with that, we don't know its exact track of where it will go or how strong it will be, but there are just two systems out there that we're going to have to keep a close eye on out in the Atlantic basin. But here's what we're watching with those rain chances in the extended period. You see here that moisture from the west coming in here late Wednesday and into Thursday. Thursday's the day with the highest rain chance. Friday, still rain chances here, but then look how the back edge of that rain starts to move out. Now, this model trying to put some of that wraparound moisture back into our area on Saturday and Sunday. We're not buying that yet, but we may have to update that forecast depending on what these new models are going to be showing us. So here is that 7-day outlook with temperatures, so warm still. Tuesday and Wednesday, lower 90s, but the rain chance on Wednesday's at 30%. But remember, that is going to be later in the day when we see that 30% chance for showers. Then going into Thursday, 60% chance for showers, a couple thunderstorms possible there. Friday, a 40% chance for showers. Temperatures trending down to 83 Thursday, 82 on Friday. And then right now, we're going with dry conditions Saturday and Sunday, but we'll be watching those models to see if we need to add in any low rain percentages there. And then on Monday, back to a 20% chance for some showers there with highs right around 83 degrees. So overall for the extended outlook, warm and dry Tuesday, still warm Wednesday, daytime hours dry until late afternoon and evening where we see the scattered showers. Better chances for rain Thursday, ending on Friday, then mainly dry for the weekend with low rain chances coming back into Monday with those temperatures trending down thanks to the rain that's going to be pushing through our area. Stay with us right here on 11 Alive Plus and Weather Impact 24/7. We've got a lot of weather content we're going to be sharing with you this week as we are now approaching the 1-year anniversary of Hurricane Helene that moved through our area. Enjoy that weather content over the next few days. Also, we'll have another update for you tonight at 11 o'clock here on 11 Alive News, as well as Weather Impact 24/7. We'll be getting the new advisory in on Hurricane Helene at Hurricane Gabrielle at 11 o'clock tonight, and we'll have that for you in the new track as well. And then, of course, updates throughout the day tomorrow. Chesley is back tomorrow, so be sure to tune in for him early on Tuesday morning and streaming also right here on 11 Alive Plus. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.